Hello, this is John Locke, and today we're talking about internal linking. Now, internal linking is when you have pages on your site that you are linking to from other pages. External linking, most of you understand the importance of external linking. That is when websites outside of your website link to your site, and those pages pass PageRank, and the links are like a vote of confidence to Google. Remember, we've used that analogy before. Think of your website as a container, and PageRank from external sites flows into that container like water. And the more authoritative those links, the more links that you have coming in, the higher those pages generally tend to rank if everything else is equal. Now, internal linking is something that you can do to leverage the page rank of your own internal pages, because yes, the pages on your site also pass PageRank within your site. So there's two reasons why internal linking is very important. One, by linking to certain pages within the body of the main text, you're going to show Google which pages on your site are the most important. Now, some SEO tools that you might install on your site, like the SEO tools that you might see for WordPress out there, some of them will indicate which pages on your site you are internally linking to more than others. And the reason being, the pages that are the most important, when you have internal links going there and you have external links going there and the content is just really good, then those pages are generally going to rank. But there's a second reason that internal linking is very important. Now, recently, Google had an indexation bug, and we talked about that in a separate video with some theories that people were floating around of why this indexation bug happened. But suffice it to say, there were some sites that lost some pages temporarily in the Google index. Now, when you look at a page's search results, those come from what's called the Google index, which is all the pages that Google has crawled and brought back into this, basically an index, but all the pages that it has found, and it selects the best pages out of this, sorts them, ranks them according to the search query, puts them out there. But basically, some people had some pages that went missing. And Google has said that they have since fixed this bug. But one of the things that has happened since this bug came out was a very interesting comment that Google representative John Mueller said. Now, you've heard me say in the past, don't take everything that Google representatives say word for word, because they're not going to tell you everything that's in the secret sauce. But this particular statement was very definitive. It wasn't the type of statement that they make sometimes where it leaves you room to read between the lines and they don't say like yes or no or this is black and white. But what John Mueller said is, somebody was asking about indexation, and normally what we use are XML sitemaps. And we submit those in Google Search Console, and that is a list of all the pages that you want Google to crawl and index on a regular basis. But what he said was very interesting to me, because he said you should not rely on XML sitemaps alone. Internal linking is a way that we crawl and index pages. So, and this happened since this indexation bug. So he basically said, John Mueller said this, that do not rely on XML sitemaps alone, but rather leverage internal linking to make sure that the pages that you want to see in the index are being linked to. So I thought that was very interesting, that perhaps one of the changes that they made, and I'm just speculating here, But perhaps one of the changes that they made since that bug, since that sweeping update went into effect, is they are relying more on internal linking to determine what the most important pages on your site are, or which ones should be crawled more often for changes, so those changes can be reflected in the index and the Google search results. Because this is a common thing that people don't understand. If you make a change on a web page, it is not instantly reflected in the Google search results. Googlebot still has to go and crawl that page and bring it back to the index before those changes are reflected in the Google search results. And this is why, if you make a change to a page, sometimes it takes anywhere from a couple days to a week or a couple weeks, even sometimes depending on how often your site gets crawled, to see changes in the search results and see that new version of your page appear in Google. It doesn't happen instantaneously. Google has a lot of resources, but they're not infinite resources. So those are two things that I wanted to stress about internal linking. One is for indexation. The other is for passing PageRank within your site, what is commonly referred to as link equity or link juice. But it's very important to leverage internal linking as part of an overall SEO healthy strategy. So the more that you link to a page from other pages, the more link equity, the more PageRank is going to pass to it, and also the more often Google will crawl it, because as it comes across other pages on your site, it will crawl the links on those pages and discover those links and crawl the pages that are linked to from each page. So when it sees a page over and over being linked to, it's going to have more chances to crawl it. I hope that makes sense. This is John Locke for Lockdown Design and SEO. We're here publishing every single day, and I would love to see you subscribe. If you have an SEO question, leave it in the comments below. I will answer it out in a future video. That's all I have for now. Peace.